Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Radio Show, and here's the Joe Kraus Radio Show with Louie and Joe. Or did I mess that up?
Yes.
You know, that was actually pretty good. You know, you could be useful on this show. You could introduce us. Anyway, you know, a week after the championship, Louie, you know, I thought, and we talked about this after our last show, I thought that we weren't going to have anything to talk about today, but we have tons of information for you. And it doesn't concern your health, but it concerns your sports information. Coming up today, the Sabres fall off the edge of the earth. Bubba Watson wins the Masters. That's
woo! Bubba Watson, baby! Yes!
He's got hair like Louie.
Is he the next Tiger Woods? Also,
better than Tiger Woods.
Yeah. We got the NHL playoffs are set in. We got news out of NT. The wait for JV and varsity coaches are over, and news out of New Orleans. And more Joseph Show, I see.
Woo! Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Radio Show, and here's Joe Kraus and Louie Medina.
Welcome back, people. Joseph Show, I see on the Youth Center Radio Network, brought to you by L Snack Shack in New York today. 10 cents only, and the Knights of Columbus, the Knights, Tuesday nights, 5:30 to 9, all you can eat chicken wing with blue cheese and celery. So, you know, be ready to have some chicken wings and good old buffalo.
I'm in the mood.
Yeah. So, we got a really good show for you here today, and our Can't Fix Stupid, which is coming up in just a little bit, all involves our people from across the Atlantic. The good old Brits. We'll get to that in a little more. Did you know that they boated? Did you know that boating is actually a huge sport in England? Did you know that?
That was called rowing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I don't know, but we'll get to that in just a little more. So 1 week after the championship, and I gotta say, the past couple of days, I've been trying to get in contact with Chewy Jackson. We should get him on the show.
He was just here a couple minutes ago.
I know.
No, not a couple minutes ago, like a couple hours ago. Actually.
But we should try to get him on the show. I have the perfect thing. We can talk about his whole dancing preparation. Who knows? He could be the next Richard Simmons, Dancing with the Star professional dancer thing. I think he could be his new profession.
I want him to teach me the dance. That'd be awesome.
Just I don't know. But we have huge news. Because, you know, and we've been off for a week. My Easter weekend was okay. So, you know.
My dad was in the hospital.
Ooh,
really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. They say he might have a stroke.
Who?
My father.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'll pray for
Louie.
He's in the hospital.
Thoughts
still,
and prayers for Mr. Medina.
Yes.
Men's National Championship, Kentucky win over Kansas, 67-59. Anthony Davis, 6 points, 16 rebounds, 6 blocks, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Women's side, Baylor winning over Notre Dame, 80-61. Brittany Griner, and if you have heard her talk, it doesn't really sound like a woman, if you know what I'm saying. 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks. All I know is that I can't wait for the next Final Four. If Duke hadn't lost to Lehigh, I would still have a chance. I like ripped it in pieces.
I had Kansas winning.
Yeah. But, you know, but Anthony Davis leading the nation in blocks. That guy is just a beast.
He's going to be in the NBA.
He's staying.
He's going to be on. Wait, he's staying?
Yeah, he's staying for at least one more season, he said. So, you know, and John Calipari tried to get him to go to the NBA, and why would he go? You know, they just won the championship. So, you know, Sabres, oh boy, thank goodness the season is finally over.
That's
losing
disgusting.
It was just the last 5 minutes of that Flyers game, they didn't want to play. They didn't want to get into the playoffs. Philly Landers' 8th goal. Jason Bonneville with his 30th goal, but Brad Boyd scoring twice in that last game against the Bruins with 8 goals. All I know is that you gotta trade. I know this is gonna sound crazy, Louie, but you gotta trade Derek Roy.
Yeah.
And you gotta trade Brad Boyd, even though he had a good game, but the last game of the season, you know, I mean, 1 or 2 games, it's not gonna cut it, as the shoe goes flying.
Is that a shoe?
No.
No, it's a monkey.
A monkey. You're a monkey. But I mean, you know, I mean they overspent. I was at the summer park. We talked about this when this all came out. They overspent, and you know, you give Ehrhoff a 10-year. I believe it was like $100 million. I think it was like $100 million, $200 million.
Well, we don't even need that.
Yeah, and Regier was a bust, especially Billy Leno. If he's gonna be like that for the next 5 years, because he signed a 6-year deal, I would just try to trade it. But talk about Cody Hodgson, and this must be a real bummer for him, because the Canucks, who are first place in the West right now, and they're going into the playoffs, he got traded from that team to the gym sock of the NHL. The Sabres ended in 9th place in the East, and it must be so frustrating. But then again,
it's gotta be horrible.
It's gonna be for the future.
Oh, I'd be 10.
I mean, you know,
but
tough luck. And then again, the other big story from the NHL: Steven Stamkos to the Lightning, 60 goals, and the season with 60 goals. He's the 5th player since the 93-94 season. Alex Ovechkin, Mario Lemieux, Jaromir Jagr, and Patrick Beard. That's an unbelievable list to be on. But you know, I think that the Sabres should go after Stamkos. But I mean, they gotta start winning. There really weren't any more excuses for Lindy Ruff, and I think that when he's gonna be gone. But if you fire him, who are you gonna replace him with? Because there's really no one out there. I mean, I don't think the Sabres fans want Ted Nolan back. I've heard some bad stories about him, so I really don't know who to get. Coming up next, we're talking Masters and the Saints. Then more Joe Show. Let's hear it.
Welcome back to Joe Kraus Radio Show. I'm YCRN.
Nice job, Ryan.
I don't know what I should say about that. Well, it's
fun.
It's the Youth Center Radio Network. Call them the Flying Super Monkey, I guess.
The weirdos here.
Say that. Very quickly before we get to the Masters.
Oh, weirdos!
The Blue Jays, Bob at first with the Red Sox. They're scoreless, and I was saying about you over the weekend. I saw you smiling, going, you know what I'm saying? Because the Blue Jays and the Rays are atop the AL East.
Are they really?
It's only 5 games into it, Al. There's still 158 games left, so.
And aren't the Yankees
They won last night, so you know it takes time. It takes time. Welcome back to the Social White Center YouTube Radio Network. Let's talk some golf, people. Don't we just love golf? And this isn't putt-putt for you, but Bubba Watson.
Yeah.
I just wonder.
With his pig driver, the lefty, with the drummer boy haircut. Oh my God, that's amazing. He's one emotional guy too.
I mean,
you know.
I was just wondering. Is that his real name, Bubba?
What's that?
That's his real name?
I think so.
Wow. Well, anyway, he wins the Masters in a sudden death playoff over Louis Oosthuizen. I don't know.
Urban fun. Let's say that.
Okay. All right. Fritz Pfeffer. Anyway, so Bubba Watson winning it. All I know is that last shot in the playoffs.
That was
from behind
insane.
the trees. That was like.
That was insane.
That was video game style right there, if you can put into that terms. But I mean, Tiger Woods. Oh man, what? Wow, he just fell off a cliff in that one, and then he starts throwing the club. And I have a really good saying for this. It's not don't hate the club, hate the player. That was bad. But I mean, Bubba Watson, you know what you can do. All right, the Jacks have a new varsity and JV coach. Tony Trulizio is the new varsity head coach, and according to we could call him our football insider, if you will, Chewy Jackson, reporting that Sean Brusso, our good buddy, the former modified coach, is now the new JV coach. We're going to have to see how this is all going to turn out, and Trulizio is replacing Rick Tom, resigned after 1 season because, quoting, he had some reasons. So, but all I know is in Louis, you've had Bruzo for 2 years now. This is gonna be huge. I can't wait till you guys go out on the football field.
I know. I was thinking about it over the couple of weeks. I was thinking about playing football because of the coaches that I don't know, because of everybody coming and stuff. Because after all the coaches that I've been living around during the couple of years I've been in the school district and stuff. But after everyone resigning, I didn't know if I was gonna play because I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
But then I hearing Sean moving up, I'm excited. And I'm thinking about doing it this year.
Yeah.
So
the Saints, Rodriguez upholding the Saints penalties, dropping suspended for 1 season. Former Saints defensive coordinator Greg Williams suspended indefinitely. And I don't know if you heard the recording of Greg Williams telling his guys to hit Michael Crabtree his ACL. I think it's a scientific term. I saw it in the paper. They had the whole thing, but I forgot to write it down. But and Louis, you've been playing this game, and coaches, they'll swear and stuff, but I mean, to tell your players to injure another player, that's just out of line.
That's horrible.
I mean, it's just.
That's not even. They shouldn't be a coach then.
I know.
That's not how you do.
I'm not a guy to suspend people. I mean, I would fire them, but I mean, I don't even know. And Chris Carter put this perfectly. ESPN analyst. For the past 25 years, Greg Williams has been coaching and telling players to hit other players and actually hurt them, and then they get paid for it. I mean, they get paid for it. It's unbelievable. All right, you can't fix stupid. This is a good one. Are you ready, Lou?
Yeah,
this
I'm
down. I don't know if I should do a British accent, but all right.
No, please.
So, boating has been going. There's this huge boating event between Oxford and Cambridge since 1829, and so they do the race, and it's like, it's not you row your boat. It's like, like something from a Ben-Hur movie, with the big oars and stuff. So this protester decided to swim during the event. So all you hear is a PA announcer. This is my best British accent. Stop rowing! Stop rowing! There's this, and then you see it on the replay. There's a swimmer. You see the swimmer tuck underneath the oars. So they had to delay it for 30 seconds. Cambridge went out to win, and Oxford's one of their oars cracked, and
cracked oar. You can't recover from that one.
Yeah, you can't recover from that one. And we should ask a boat analyst about this. But a cracked
boat analyst, Nick Kraus.
a cracked oar, and Cambridge went on to win. So I don't know, but I don't know if it was for attention. I don't know if he was trying to impress a lady, but
yeah, watch me swim in front of these rowers. See how far you can get without getting in trouble.
I just don't see it. I mean, just stupidity. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just end it on that note. I don't know if we're doing another show this week. I'm not sure. My people call your people Lou. I mean, I'm a busy guy. I mean, everyone thinks, all you do is sit around and watch sports every day. No, I don't. I mean, I go places, see people. So, if we're not doing a show later this week, we'll see you on Saturday or next Saturday, and lots more to get to. The NHL playoffs getting underway, and we're almost done with school. It's unbelievable.
It's coming to a close.
Yeah.
So fast.
And so
High school starting.
Yeah. We'll see you later. I'll see you.